What I noticed the most is like you're saying, we watch the episodes and like when we watch it and like because we have like guys, we'll come in and me, Eric, and Richie will have like these little powwows, little brainstorming sessions where we'll like watch the videos, see what we can improve on and stuff, and it's what I cannot hear you. What I noticed the most is like sorry guys, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. But back at it. So yeah, just we have these little like brainstorming sessions where we like rewatch the videos and we notice the progression. Just like every episode, it gets a little better, you know. Yeah. Wait, guys, there was no audio. Was everybody not hearing anything? No sound. Wait, are we good now, guys? Are we good now? Chat, tell me, are we good?
What the fuck?
God damn it, JP. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, so literally, you guys didn't hear any of that beginning part, which just fucking sucks because we just.
Are you serious? I worked so hard on that intro. That's some fucked up shit.
It's okay, we're good now. But
anyways, bro, like I said, man,
we have to rerun what just happened because obviously there's not someone sitting right there.
Yeah, so Richie got fired. I don't know if you guys heard this, but he got fired. He got kicked out of the podcast because he's been slacking. Honestly, he hasn't been putting enough effort, and he's been kind of MIA lately. I don't know. And then me and the dad just decided, bro, we're gonna have to cut your camera time. Until we see some progress.
Nah, guys, we're just fucking with you. Richie's hard working dude, man. He's literally coming from work right now, probably speeding down the lanes to get here in time for you guys. And yeah, we would never do that. Richie's part of the crew. Without him, we're incomplete.
Yeah, definitely, bro. The Three Musketeers. Oh, look at that one. Yeah, so like I said, bro, like the progress I've seen from the first episode to now. So now we're kind of like, we're 1 month in, and it feels amazing, bro.
It does, bro. It's crazy. It went by like that, bro.
It did. You know what I mean? Like, and like we have so much things to talk about, and especially, I think what's very important is, where we came from, how we met each other, and and how are things going,
how we got to here, right?
Yeah, how we got to here, and the ideas of everything. Because let's talk, before we hit all these points, let's talk about our last episode a little bit.
Yeah, that episode was sick, man. I had so much good feedback from that. People talking about how much they took away from it. Not only the women, but a lot of men too. Just she the way she speaks, man, it doesn't only reach women. Obviously, that last episode was dedicated to all our women, but she was spitting some gems, man.
She was, bro, and I was about to tell you right now that my perspective in women kind of changed a little bit as well. You know what I mean?
How,
bro? It just seeing her, she's like about to hit 40 years old. She's it's going to be a big year, when you hit 40. And the mindset that she's in, and I don't know, I just feel like that traditional kind of woman, like an example of a traditional kind of woman out of her.
Yeah.
Not in the aspect of, every woman should stay at home, cook, clean, and all that stuff. Like, in the aspect of she knows her goals. She knows what she loves to do, and she's like, she's doing it every day. She like nothing stopped her to get to where she's getting today.
Yeah, and she does it without having to shoot down the fact that, like, because going back to the whole thing where we brought up like feminism and stuff, and like I feel like nowadays it's kind of lost its battle where it's supposed to be for equality, not to prove that you're better than men or better than anyone else. You know what I mean? And I loved how she brought that up a lot, where she said none of us are better than each other.
Yeah,
we're here to work together, because if we don't work together, it doesn't work out.
Humble as fuck.
Yeah, that's why I think a lot of the situations nowadays is the way it is, because people trying to think like, oh, I'm better than you, Nah,
different type of energy when you finally reach where you like your potential, your highest potential, and you kind of don't keep it. You don't keep that to yourself. You want to help other people out as well.
Pass it down.
You want to pass, like she explained on the episode, like she wants to pass that energy to other people, to other women, to even men as well. Like she wants to better other people's lives, so she's not being selfish.
Yeah.
A lot of there's a bunch of people that like they get to a certain part of their life that they don't really give a fuck about anybody else
but themselves.
But themselves. You know, they don't really look to help any other people that was in their situation before. You know what I mean? And like, I think that's what I love about her.
Yeah, last episode was dope, and just let us know what you guys thought too. Like, if you haven't seen it, go check it out right now, or not right now, but after this episode, and watch it, because it was dope, man. It was super fun. We talked about a lot. We laughed, and her story is just, it goes deep, man. We're not gonna elaborate too much because we want you guys to listen to her say it herself. But
go back and watch that shit. Stop being lazy.
One thing I do want to say before we start is I want to interact with the chat way more today, since it's just us three, and we don't gotta go too much on like what the guest is. And guys, in the chat right now, show us some love. Give us some questions. Give us anything you want to know about us, about just whatever that we talked about recently, and anything that you guys want us to talk about today. Some cool topics, some current events, any crazy shit happening in the world, like all this alien shit that's been popping off, all these videos coming out about fucking all this crazy ass extraterrestrial shit.
No way,
bro. You haven't been seeing all this stuff?
No.
People talking about literally every day. I go on Twitter and I see, because like Twitter is honestly the only social media I really enjoy, because there's a bunch of funny shit.
I think I need to open me a Twitter.
Bro, you need to get back on Twitter.
I heard fun. Twitter,
since Elon took over, that shit's been fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to that alien shit, bro. I saw a video today where it was like, supposedly it was some like farmer in Nebraska. He was literally just like filming his farm, and all you see is like this little creepy. You remember a Scary Movie? Those aliens.
The one that they pee with their fingers.
Yeah. Yo, that thing. It was like walking across the fucking walking across the field, and I was like, bruh. So like the thing is though, it's like hard. I totally, obviously, like, I don't know what everyone else believes, but I totally believe that there's extraterrestrial life in this. Like, our universe is way too big. We cannot think that we're the center of the universe and we're the smartest beings. Like, humans, yeah, we're dope, but don't get it twisted,
guys. There's some big head motherfuckers out there.
Hell yeah, there's definitely some life out
there.
Dude,
what would you do if you had like a kind of an alien encounter? Would you like dap them up?
Bro, I would totally try to become friends with them as long as they don't touch my booty.
Yeah. They try like fucking mating with you or something?
Bro, you ever heard about how like when you get abducted, they like do some weird shit?
Oh, hell no. Nah.
Bro, but hopefully that's not what they say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not what happens, but I would totally be cool with some aliens, bro.
Imagine their technology, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
They say that Elon Musk might be an alien.
Dude, I don't doubt it. That dude is way too smart.
I seen his podcast with the Nelk boys doing it. His eyes are always like, you know, it's just like, damn, dude, is this guy like reading his like database or some shit?
Real.
I don't even
know.
Yo,
Chad, you guys believe in aliens? Let us know, dude. Because that's definitely something to dive into a little deeper.
And dude, we always gotta show love to the Power family as well. You know, they've been showing so much love, sharing our stories, you know, sharing our posts, you know, our interactions. We're gonna interact so much more. And like I said, we're trying to spread out. You know what I mean? We're trying to take over, basically. I mean, that's the plan, you know. Yeah. But little by little.
And with your guys' help, man, we hopefully reach the top with that. And I actually want to say something real quick before we really dive into today. Guys, tomorrow we have a friend who's a sick DJ, and he's hosting an event at Silk Lounge. It's this restaurant right off of Route 9. We're going to be hosting the event tomorrow, and it's going to be super, super dope. Stay tuned. We're going to post more about it. It was kind of like a last-minute thing. But tomorrow, it's going to be at 9 o'clock with 808 Brazil music. Sick DJ. And we're going to make sure we have fun tomorrow night, guys. We're going to, like I said, I'm going to put out more information about this on our page to really like show you guys where it's going to be. And it's going to be a dope night. It's going to be our first event that we host, kind of like the nightlife, because we really want to dive into that as well, where we want to get out there and meet more people in person and just have some dope content for you guys, where we really like bring out ourselves. And not only, because guys, we want to have fun. We don't only want to talk about like business, and
even though that's important,
very important always. But we like to have fun. Remember, this is about us, you know, being ourselves and just having a good time.
Yeah, and like it's, you know, everybody has that fun side of them. You know, everybody has that side of them that has to kind of mute all this business aspect of their life and kind of enjoy themselves a little bit.
Let go a little bit.
And let go a little bit, you know.
Oh, you know what's perfect for you to let go?
Huh?
VELO vodka.
Whoa.
Woman-owned vodka company that comes with electrolytes. And as you guys always see, we love this brand, not only because they believed in us from the jump, but this tastes absolutely amazing. You guys see Richie all the time. He's not here right now. If he was here, he would totally be pouring up a cup right now. But VELO vodka is So tasty,
Dude,
guys.
it's so smooth.
Get your night started out right.
That first time, VELO vodka.
Bada bing.
That shit hurt my hand. I ain't gonna front. But dude, this was so smooth. Women owned. You know, it's wow.
Yeah, it's very good. I mean, what the coolest thing I thought about it was it's because it has electrolytes, you know? So, like, you guys can get fucked up, and then the next day you'll still be good. But still stay hydrated, guys. You know how that goes.
Yeah, this is fire. I'm going to take a shot. Not right now. I'm going to wait for Richie because I can't drink without my brother.
But, guys, let's get into today. Today we're going to really dive into who we are, who Andre is, who Eric is, who Richie is when he gets here. And if you guys have any questions for us, anything you want to ask, man, we're an open book. We're here to really show you guys who we are and everything about us that got us to this point.
Dude, the crazy thing is that we know each other since elementary school.
Elementary school, bro. Like literally like,
oh, geez. Yeah. You know, straight from Woodrow Wilson. You know, like, and that's like a lot of people, bro.
Dude, I'm still connected with
Richie
a lot of people.
Richie went to Woodrow as well.
I mean, even the DJ that we're linking up with tomorrow, Fabricio, he was there too.
Yeah, man.
So, and it goes to show, guys, how deep our roots go and like how much we care about the people that have really been with us since the beginning, and that's very important. Like, yeah, everyone makes new friends, but you gotta always remember those people that are with you from the jump.
Yeah, bro. And damn, I remember those good times in elementary school.
Yo, can you please tell a story about that time you got suspended?
Fuck. Yeah,
yo, so guys, this is why Eric is called Galudoidu.
Yeah, you know, every time I say that I'm a savage, guys, I really mean it. You know, I've been a savage since I was a kid. You know, I was always like kind of like the out of ordinary kid. You know, that kid that just does stupid shit, and big shout out to Mr. Welch. Remember Mr. Welch?
Bro, he was the best principal I've ever had in my life.
Yo,
and he rode a motorcycle to school, bro. Ripped a Harley every day.
Dude, that dude was awesome. He was a real G. He was the actual reason why I didn't get expelled.
Really?
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? There was this kid, right? Danilo. Yeah, Danilo was like, oh, Eric, you don't have this in your house. You know, I bet you don't have this. And then he was talking about, back in the day, a pocket knife. That shit was, you know what I mean?
Guys, we were in first grade, okay? Remember this.
That shit was like, what year was this probably?
Dude, I couldn't tell you. I can't do quick.
Yeah, well, pocket knives was just like the coolest thing ever for a fucking kid back in the day. And this kid's like, yo, you don't have this. And I doubt you would bring this to school. I'm like, bro, do you know who I am? Don't doubt me. How can you doubt me?
Board to school, bro. Like, it was literally like a military, like that shit was like a foot long, bro.
Yo, when it was closed, it was like this. When you opened it was like this. And then, dude, I felt so cool when I brought that shit tonight, that the first thing I did when I got on the bus before going to school was fucking whip that shit out. Yo, guys, check this out. And then, like, I'm not gonna mention his name. This safety patrol. Remember they used to wear that safety patrol?
Dude, I was a safety patrol, but then I got kicked out because I was chewing gum.
Man, I worked so hard to be a safety patrol, and then after 2 days they kicked me out.
That's what happens when you bring a knife.
That's exactly what happened. So anyways, I was in the bus, and this safety patrol was like acting like he fucking loved the knife that I brought. He's like, whoa, dude, that's pretty cool. What are you gonna do with it? And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna show this kid that I had this knife. So I'm gonna fucking show him that I wasn't about no cap. And then he was like, oh, really? You gonna do that? I'm like, yeah, huh? I'm gonna whip it out. I'm gonna show it to him. And then this kid, he probably wanted some credit, some extra credit or some shit, bro. And once I got into class, I see
Eric got a knife in his backpack.
Nah, bro, this kid was not even in my class. He was like a grade.
Oh yeah, because you had to be like in 4th or 5th grade to be a patrol.
Yeah. So this kid was like a grade or two above me, and then you just see his fucking fat ass just walking, and at the time it was like Mr. Mosby or whatever. And dude, when I saw him, I already knew And my teacher was do you remember Miss Vasconcelos?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, I had such a crush on her when I was younger. And then she's like, Eric, go get your bag. I'm like, why? Just go get it. So I went, I got my bag, but I opened the bag up. I'm like, there's nothing in here. What do you want? She's like, give me the bag. She took the bag out. She gave me this face.
What's this?
What is this? I was like, oh, I just brought it to cut up the apple. I was like, are you sure it's not in there? I was like, bro, I was like, it's not in there? Oh my God, I think I forgot. She's like, Eric,
I forgot my apple at home.
I am not stupid. Okay. She was like, oh, with attitude, sexy ass teacher. And then I was like, damn. We all
had that teacher we had a crush on, guys.
Yeah, bro. And then they brought me down to
Girls too.
They brought me down to the Mr. Welch's office, and he gave me the biggest speech ever, bro. The scariest thing was my dad. My dad pulling up. You know that dad look?
Don't even say anything. He just looks at you.
He's like, When you get home, you already know what's good. You already know. You already know. You already know. So then, we're in the office. Mr. Welch was being a cool ass dude. He could have ruined my life there if he wanted to. And
he always made the situation so much better because even though you were in trouble, he would and your parents, like you said, were getting there tight, so mad. And he'd be like, "No, guys, listen. He's a good kid. Everyone makes mistakes." And then your dad's like, "Nah, fuck that shit. Yeah. Watch when we get home."
Yeah. Dude, you know what's crazy? So then I got suspended, right, for I think it was like a week or two. And then my sister, bro, she used to always make fun of me. Like every time we get in the car, like, Eric, watch out, don't pop the tires. I'm like, hi.
Good one. Remember that.
Okay, I'm going to remember that one. And then fucking, the coolest thing was, dude, is that he pulled up when I was suspended. He pulled up to my house, Mr. Welch, with his motorcycle. He pulled up. The coolest dude ever, bro. He pulled up.
That's the teachers and the principals and like people in the system that make a difference, man. They actually care because he used to do that for a lot of students.
Yeah,
man.
bro. And he walked in my house, dude. He sat me down. He sat down with my mom. He was like, honestly, Eric, you have a bright future, and just make better decisions. And after that, bro, I'm not gonna say I made better decisions, but
you chilled out a little.
Oh yeah, definitely,
you're telling the story right now. It makes a difference.
Oh hell yeah, bro! But the thing about it like left a very good mark on my life. I'm always gonna remember that.
Yeah.
That's why I wish to see him again one day.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him such a big hug, bro.
Dude, no, it'd be dope if we had him come here.
Dude, that'll be so sick. How old do you think he is now?
Bro, I don't know.
He's probably like in his 70s, 80s.
Nah, definitely not that old.
You don't think so? He was pretty old in the back.
No, he wasn't. He was young, man. Nah, he was young. He was max like late 30s.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. So now he's probably in his 50s.
Yeah. You know what I do remember? This dude that got ran over.
Yo, guys. So I already kind of hit this story when on the second episode with Josh.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I remember the announcement of when that car hit you, bro.
They had a whole assembly.
Bro. They're like, watch your kids. They get ran over.
Yo, because guys, back in elementary school, there was people that took the bus and people that walked home, right? And I was a walker, so like I used to live like 5 minutes from the school.
Yeah,
and I was walking home. You know what's funny? I was fucking around with Fabricio.
No way.
We were literally, bro, the stupidest shit. We were throwing the ball across the street. Like I was on one side, he was on the other one.
You guys are turning to each other
like idiots, right? And the ball falls in the middle of the road, and I go and get it without looking, and obviously, guess what happens? Your boy gets smashed by a car.
Yo, did he like literally like get ran over?
Bro, like I don't remember how fast that car was going, but like when I tell you guys, it hit me, and I did like a cartwheel in the
over
air.
The car.
Like not over the car, like it hit me and I went forward. Like,
oh,
and I remember there was a bus in front of us, and like everybody like came out of the bus. Like, and the thing is, guys, like I did not get hurt.
That's what but when they made that whole assembly, I thought you like broke 2 legs.
Dude, I was fine. I was literally like I had like a scrape on my knee. Like Dude, I have a very strong guardian angel, and like,
Hell yeah.
yo, so like it was funny because like we had these two friends that it was me and my little brother walking home too, and we had these two friends that always walked home with us, and my shoe like came off when the car hit me, and and because I lived so close, he ran to my house and he like went to call my mom, and he was like, this is my mom telling me this, she's like, your foot came off, oh my god, because my shoe came off my foot, and he was like, bro, he lost his foot, the car hit him and his foot fell off. Yo, it was mad funny, but like literally, dude, I still remember that the ambulance came. Yeah, like
you came to check.
No.
Damn, you could have come and checked.
That was totally
bro.
my fault, bro.
Was it?
It was so my fault. But I remember, like, it was literally the day after. I did not have to take one class, which was dope. Mr. Monty, remember Mr. Monty?
Yeah.
So Mr. Monty was like kind of like the disciplinary at the school, and
so he's the one who actually got me in the class when I brought the knife, and he brought me to Mr. Welch's class.
So like literally that day, they had the assembly, and they were like, Andre, it's okay, you can hang out today and just chill. I was in the back of his office, just like playing with toys and like Play-Doh and shit. It was a good day.
Yeah, bro. So that's basically like we met in that era right there. So because I remember I used to go to Andrew's house all the time.
We had the deep sleepovers.
With
all the homies.
Dude, that was like the first nightmare I had was at Andrew's house.
For real?
Yeah, bro. We watched The Grudge.
Bro? Yes.
You remember that?
Bro, I don't know why we did this to ourselves, but we would always watch the scariest movies. You guys remember The Grudge?
No, fuck that, bro. I had a nightmare for a week straight. Dude, it was just horrible. It was like
it was all fun and games till the lights got turned off.
Dude, and then at the day that we watched that, at the night that we watched that movie, I remember I couldn't sleep, bro, and I looked around, everyone was just knocked out. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with me?
Nah, I was literally hiding under the covers, bro. That shit, I did not sleep at all. Yeah, but those were the good days, bro. Those were.
Yeah, bro. But then after that, it was just like, I don't know, bro. It's just like, for us to be where we're at today, dude, I feel like it's like a meant to be thing.
It was. So ready, guys? We're gonna go deep into that a little bit. So do you want us to tell us a bit of your like story, bro? Like just kind of from the jump and everything. Just
yeah, man.
So everyone get to know you a little bit.
Yeah. So I was always the class clown. I was always the class clown. Always getting into trouble. Never really took the academic side of school like seriously, but I was always into sports, so soccer really held it down for me. And then it's just, I don't know, bro, I had a really kind of like a rocky life, what I mean? It's just like meeting new people and like didn't know if they were good for me or not. So I was like kind of living a bad influence life and a good influence life at the same time. And as I got older, I started to like figure things out, what's right from wrong. So, I'm not really putting the blame on the people that I hang out with, when I was younger, but they played a big part.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Friends influence you. We talk about that.
Oh, hell yeah. And then, when it got to kind of Fuller, that Brazil side came out of me. Because Fuller was like full of immigrants.
Yeah.
Spanish and
Brazilians.
There was a lot of white people too. But like, it was just like, damn, that's where my Portuguese really like progressed.
It was because Fuller I think just because it had a lot of Brazilian teachers that spoke
ESL
Portuguese,
and all that stuff.
And it just helped a lot of like the parents and like all the immigrants at the time that had kids that were trying to just immerse in the English, because that's like the best time for you to learn, really. And
it was different, compared to you, because you were born in Brazil. For me, I was born here in the United States, but my parents were strictly Portuguese. Yeah. So Portuguese was my first language, but it still wasn't really my good language. So going to Fuller, taking the ESL 6th, 7th grade, leaving ESL the 7th grade, my Portuguese progressed from there, and met these Brazil side, and kind of that basically made who I am today. Because I have like a very strong Brazilian side, but I also have a very strong American side as well. Right. So I feel like I'm very balanced. Yeah. And Fuller kind of taught me how to keep that balance.
Keep that Brazilian pride.
Yeah, keep that Brazilian pride. And then going into high school was just...
High school was dope, man. I had fun at high school.
High school was amazing, dude. Freshman year was dope. I hung out a lot with Carolina.
Shout out Lena.
Shout out Lena. You know, Emma. Do you remember Emma?
Yeah, Jamais.
Yeah, dude. You know, it was like those people like really impacted my life as well.
Emma was cool, but you know he blamed me because we had a class together and he thought I stole his phone. And the cop literally came to class one day and searched my whole bag.
No cap.
Bro, and they thought I stole this dude's phone. And I was like, bro, wow, like what? I let them search my. I was like, no, because you were sitting to me next, and I thought I was just like, bet.
Dude, he was one of the funniest
he was
kids
cool
I
as
ever,
shit. Yeah, he
ever
was cool
met,
as fuck.
bro. Yeah, dude. And then I think it wasn't in high school that we like started really like hanging out.
Yo, to be honest, it was like, so the reason we kind of like faded off a little bit was because we went to different schools.
Yeah.
So I went to Cameron, guys. So let me give you guys a little bit of my background.
So my parents wanted me to go to Cameron.
Yeah.
But they were like, but the school system was like, no.
Nah.
Your son is too crazy to go to Cameron. He has to go to Fuller. And I was like, damn. It's just the same thing for high school. Like my mom and my dad was like, no, dude, my son is going to FHS. They're like, no.
Keith Tech.
He's going to Keith Tech. And honestly, I probably would have fucking had a better profession if I went to Keith Tech.
What's funny, I think about that now, bro. If I had to kind of like make my own decision, if I had the same mindset I have now, I would have totally gone to Keith Tech and come out with like a job straight out the.
Yeah, bro. Because nowadays, like the school system, I think is so fucked.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
You know, they don't really teach you like the day in life.
Not just like, yeah, literally. So like, I feel like they should teach you more about like things we actually like need to worry about now, like how to do your taxes first and foremost, how to like be financially illiterate, like how to save money, how to know what to really spend your time and money on. Because when you're in high school, you want to have hella fun and at least for me, like I just literally used to make money to just go out party and do whatever the hell I wanted.
And then like, you know, even college, dude. College, a lot
worse.
A lot of people go to college just for the party and for the experience, not really for the education. And how many people do we know, Andre, that goes to college and can't find a job after that?
Bro, not to talk down on it, but I have a lot of people that like I know, even some friends where they got a degree and they're still paying it off. And not to shoot down anything, but like I said, because I work and me and Eric both work in manual labor jobs that it just pays us very well, and it's like a skill that you can bring to you throughout your whole life. And I'm making the same, if not more, than a lot of people that have degrees. And that's another thing that I kind of wanted to bring up is college is dope. Don't get me wrong. You can learn a lot. You have a lot of experiences, life experiences. You make friends and stuff. But if that's not something you guys are looking into, you can go other avenues. There are so many, like in the labor field right now, like it's such a shortage of people that builders, carpenters, plumbers, electricians, all these jobs that are in need of people that pay 6 figures, guys, even more, depending on what you want to do. If you're a contractor, you can be very, very well in life and live a very, very good life, man. It's something, and it's a skill you take on forever. You can pass down to your kids, and it's something very, very cool to know.
Maybe because I'm a more of a hands-on kind of person.
Same.
So like I have to literally be in the business and do the business, but to learn and progress. And I graduated. You know, I went to every class. You know, I did every essay I needed to do.
You went too because of soccer, remember?
Yeah, that's true. You know, so soccer, like I said, soccer was really something.
So would you have gone if
for soccer?
Was it for soccer? No. Right?
No.
Bro, that was a big thing for me too in high school. I kid you not, dude. If it wasn't, because I wrestled all 4 years of high school, that was a very big part of my life.
That's what held me down.
If it wasn't for me having to keep my grades up to play a sport, I would have not done well, if I'm being honest.
Me too.
That's what kept me in line. That's what kept me on track.
Yeah, me too, dude. If I needed to keep my grades up to a C average to play soccer.
Mm-hmm, yep.
You know, and soccer was very important to me. It was something that I love doing. Till today, I love doing. And which brought me to Florida, you know, and I had to go to school. But the thing is, I learned more working hands-on in business than going
like actually literally being in the field.
Yeah,
dude, and that's another thing I think that schools kind of miss out on is they do it like for like a little, maybe like when you do like internships, like when you're about to graduate and shit. But I think they should be doing that from the get-go.
Yeah,
whatever field you want, even if like you're not 100% sure, just go. How are you gonna know if you don't try it out and you're there in the middle of it? You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like a lot of the times when you graduate from high school or from college and stuff, like you go to do your resume and this and that, and then you go to apply somewhere and they're like, yeah, you need 10 years experience. Like, bro, I just graduated college. What? Like, wait a minute. Like, how am I gonna get 10 years experience if I just started? So it's like I feel like it closes off that opportunity for a lot of people. And yeah, there are some very extraordinary people in this that like can kind of just get in there, but it's hard, man. I mean, when you're in college, you're like Eric was saying, like you're studying and you're doing stuff, but a lot of the times you're partying, you're having fun, you're socializing, which is a big part of going to college as well, which I think is another big important part. You kind of find who you are a little bit,
which is important as well.
Very important.
But it's coming back to what we always mention in this podcast: distractions. Like you're gonna go there, you're gonna be very distracted. So you're not gonna be focused on the information that they provide to you. Yeah. But it's been proven that the information that they provide to you, is very hard to use it in the day-to-day life. Yeah. But like if you want to be a surgeon, if you want to be an architect, if a lawyer, then that makes sense.
I agree.
Because there's laws.
Things that where it's like very, very specific to that. But I think a lot of days now there's degrees that have like just the most randomest stuff, and it's just like it's very hard to find fields in. And like talk to your friends, guys that have gone to college. I'm sure they'll tell you, friends that are kind of maybe having trouble finding, like they graduated or they got a degree in that one thing, and they're literally doing something completely opposite of what they got a degree in. So it's like,
so one of the dudes that we're gonna bring here, I believe next week, he actually graduated college in computer science or something, and now he's doing something completely different. And he's doing it amazing. Necessarily need to be that, what you're going to school for. So guys, if you feel like something's not working, it's probably because it's not.
One thing I can say too, guys, from personal experience, maybe Eric can relate to this. A big reason I feel like why a lot of us getting out of high school and being younger, and like I said, I'm speaking this from personal experience, we want to like make our parents happy. We want to like kind of prove to them that like, yeah, you guys coming here, especially being having immigrant parents, they come here so you can have opportunity for yourself. And a lot of the times it's very hard to convince them that you don't have to go to college. Nowadays it's a little easier because there are more things opening up, but it's very hard in that situation of like a big reason for me, like, because when I graduated high school, I went to Mass Bay and I went there for like a year and a half and I was doing really well, but it got so big, like, and it was also under business administration and things like that and marketing. So like, it was kind of like something I did like, but it was just, school wasn't for me, man. And I literally was going there basically to make my mom happy.
Bro, it's so hard to have that conversation with your parents.
So like literally the way it happened with me was, I finished my first semester and I had like maybe like 10 or 8 more classes left to graduate. But I was like, man, I don't want to do this, man. Like I want to work already. I want to be in the field. And I was already doing like a lot of construction stuff and kind of getting my hands dirty already. And I liked it. Like I like working on my hands, like you said. And I literally just didn't go when the next semester started. My mom was like, didn't the school semester start already? I was like, yeah. You're not going to go? I was like, no. And she's like, yeah, I've been noticing you're waking up at 6 in the morning every day, going to work. I was like, yeah, Mom, I don't want to go to school anymore. And she's like, what? Yeah. She was a little sad, but it was cool because she didn't like kind of shoot it down. She was like, well, you could have just told me. Yeah. You could have just talked to me and let me know why you didn't want to go. So I think if you guys aren't thinking about going to college, I know your parents might not be the happiest thing to hear, but talk to them. Let them know. Like, just open up.
I think the thing is that it's kind of hard because they didn't have the opportunity that we have.
Exactly.
But like you guys can explain to them that there's certain other ways to get education.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
You know what I mean? So like, don't think that, oh, you don't need to go to college, you can go straight to work and you're gonna make it in life. Mm-hmm. No, you still need to educate yourself.
Oh yeah, whatever you do, you need to have knowledge.
Yeah, bro. It doesn't matter what you are. Like in my job today, I'm still educating myself on how to bring more clients, on how to hire better employers. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So those things are key. You know what I mean? Like, don't stop educating yourself. Take that sales class. Take that marketing class. Take that accounting class.
Go to seminars. Talk to other entrepreneurs.
Go to seminars. Network. And
like Eric said, like expanding your knowledge, especially living in the 21st century we live in today, guys. There's so much free information online nowadays. YouTube is literally a library of knowledge. You can learn how to do a lot of things. Like when I tell you guys you can do whole college courses on YouTube, I am not lying. Like there's literally whole Harvard courses on YouTube that people break down for you and it's free. So if you want it bad enough and you search for it and you work for that knowledge, you will learn what you need to learn, guys. Yeah. Guys, we just had a very important walk in. Our brother Richard is here.
Oh, finally.
But to keep going, guys.
So go back. So let's retrack a little bit because I kind of gave a highlight of kind of how my life is.
Yeah.
So where did talk a little bit about yours?
So my move was a little different than Eric's for sure. I was born in Brazil, guys. I was born in this little town called Interior, which means like the interior in Brazil. It's called Inhapim, Minas Gerais. Shout out my people.
Inhapim?
Literally, yeah. Like this is like
that's next to Valadares, right?
Kind of.
I'm
Yeah, kind
not
of.
really
It's
familiar.
like it's like an hour away from GV. Maybe further actually. No, yeah, maybe a little further. But so I was born in Brazil, guys, and where I was born, it's like farmland. Like a lot of Minas Gerais is very agriculture centered, and it's very how do I say? It's very centered on that and focusing on growing livestock and things like that. So I literally grew up on the farm, raising horses and cows and chickens, and I've always loved animals because of that, and it's just something that's a very big part of my life. Every time I go to Brazil, I go to the farm, and it's like the most peaceful, most beautiful thing ever, eating off the land, which is a big reason too why I think like a lot of the Brazilian culture, if you guys see like how our food is and when we eat, it's very like centered, like. And like when Brazilians say, nah, bro, I don't feel like eating that. I want to eat real food. You know what I'm saying? When a Brazilian says they want to eat real food, it means they want a plate of rice and beans and some meat and some veggies, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I grew up there, and then my dad came out here when he was very young too, and he was here for a long time, just working really hard to try to move me and my mom out here. And when he
just to mention how important roots is. You can
never forget our roots.
You never forget your roots. That kind of like builds the person that you are.
Oh yeah, dude, big part of who I am. I'm always very grateful. I'm gonna touch upon that. A big reason of like who I am today, why I'm so grateful, and I appreciate the things I have. Like I'm not super rich. I don't have all these crazy things in my life, but I've always been, for real. I've always been so grateful for just having a roof over my head, clothes on my back, and food on my table. Because growing up in a third world country, guys, it really opens your eyes to a lot of stuff that really matters, and it puts you in perspective of like people in this world don't have as much as you do, and it opened my eyes a lot just being from there and seeing that I have so much and others have so little, and it really gives you more life and gratefulness for what you have in your life. But yeah, so my dad came here and he was here for a little while, and then eventually when he was doing good, he moved me and my mom out here, and I was about like 7 or 8 years old when I came out here. And then that's when I started going to school. I met Eric, I met Richard, and I really became cool with a lot of people. And the best part about it is living in Framingham, guys. It has such a big Brazilian community, so you feel like very welcome. It kind of feels like you don't even really leave Brazil because,
dude, and it kind of like irks me when people say like they hate Framingham, bro. And it's just like, dude, if you think this is little Brazil,
bro, there is no other place like Framingham. Like I hate when people say that too. Like, oh, I gotta get out of Framingham. I hate Framingham, bro. What do you then leave?
Bye.
Like, bro, like I love it here personally. Like this is where I grew up. This town raised me, man. I made so many friends out here, so many connections. I have so many cool stories out here. But yeah, like when I first moved out here, it was weird. Like because in Brazil, things are very like, especially living in like a little town, like from like a small place in Brazil, things are much more close knit. You know everyone in the town, everyone knows you. Yeah. So when I first came here, Framingham's huge, and comparatively to other places, it's small. Like compared to like a city like Boston and stuff. But like when I first went to Woodrow, bro, I was like, dude, this school is ginormous.
You're probably like, yo, this guy high?
Bro, literally, I was like, yo, this is crazy, bro. So then, like, it was just a super cool feeling coming from Brazil. And it was very easy for me to immerse myself because there was bilingual classes. So there was teachers that spoke English and Portuguese. And it was very easy for me to learn the language. And I always loved the English language. Like, when I lived in Brazil, my dad used to send me, like, VHS tapes of, like, Disney movies and Goosebumps. Fire. And I was always so, like, in love with the English language. So I kind of had, like, a little bit of a dip into it already. But
that's what I was about to say, dude. You know, compared to a person that actually was born here, I really think your English is better than mine.
I appreciate it.
Honestly, your English is on point. So was it kind of hard for you to learn English, or was it a little bit easier because your dad was sending you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't that hard, and it was easy because I was so into like the culture. So like I immersed myself a lot into it, not just from like watching shows and stuff. When I was watching shows, I would literally try to repeat like words that they were saying, and like there was always lyrics. Hey.
Richie. What's up, my brother?
It's not Richie, guys. It's Richie the car guy right now.
Richie the car guy. What's up, my brother? How are you?
Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. How was work today?
Andre, I know you're talking about, again, your English and all, but I'm going to interrupt 1 second.
Nah,
First
go
and
ahead,
foremost, everybody.
Say sorry to the chat.
I apologize,
Yeah, guys.
chat. I apologize, everybody, for being late today. I got caught up at work. My director's on vacation right now, so I'm covering all the shifts. Pulled out a nice 13-hour shift today.
Excuse me. Whoa. Allergy season.
Busy day, busy week, but we got great plans, and I'm very happy I still got to make it and be here with everyone who's watching us right now.
Sir.
But Andre, continue that, man. I want to hear all about it.
Yeah, guys. So, I moved here. It was a very smooth transition, bro. And like I said, English was like I always loved English. And English, when I tell you, English was the only like subject I really liked. When I got to high school, I took honors English, like because I liked this so much.
I took CP2 English.
But like it was just something it came easy to me, and I've always loved language in general. Like I'm also like very proficient in Spanish. I took French too.
You know why the reason I asked you that question is because I know Brazilians that come here and they live here for 10, 15, 20 years
And they
still don't know English,
guys,
bro.
that's
What the fuck?
That's perfect that Eric brought that up because that's a big thing. I think once you move to anywhere, not just the United States, guys, if you're gonna move somewhere, learn the language, learn the culture a little bit, immerse yourself, because that's how you like get further too. Because like it's just so I know it's very easy to kind of like
especially English, dude. It's a world language,
man. So I encourage every person that doesn't know it or that just comes here from not just Brazil, from anywhere. Learn the language, guys. Learn the language. And yeah, like it was just an easy transition for me. I made a lot of friends, bro. Like having Richie, like it was just such it was a thing where it was like it was dope. It was very easy to transition. I'm not gonna lie. It's not easy for everyone, but because I've always been like how I am, I've always been such a calm kid. Like I've always been very cool and respectful, and so like just making friends came very easy to me too. And like coming from the Brazilian culture and here when you're a kid, it's very different. Kids in Brazil, man, we interact. Kids love to fuck around in Brazil and just be kids, which is a big part of why I also love being from Brazil. Like it's just different. The culture is different. People talk more, like walking down the street, everyone talks with each other, and it's just a whole different vibe. But
no, I know what you mean, bro, because like over here, when you're like roaming the school, people look like they're giving you dirty looks.
And it's just like it's weird. It's like nobody wants to talk. Everyone's
you know what it is,
off.
bro? Because I don't really want to say this, but I feel like Americans kind of lack culture.
It sucks to say, but a little bit, yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel
but I think that's the dopest part of America, bro. It's a melting pot. It's where cultures come to fuse. You know what I'm saying?
Together,
so like, if you think about how Framingham was back in the day, like, yeah, there was a lot of Brazilians, there was a lot of, but it wasn't really like that deep until like it kind of progressed to what it is now, where like people find out about how beautiful this town is and about how good how well you can do here and all the opportunities that are created here.
Even though the traffic is shit.
Yeah, for real. Downtown be crazy.
I think, especially you guys going into just going a little bit deeper into what you just said, like Americans, they lack a little bit of culture. I don't think culture would be the right word here. I think it's more of like the human passion, right? The warmth that we Latins have and we carry around with us. We're very loud. We're very passionate. We're okay with.
We have a lot of pride.
We're okay with meeting someone that first time and giving them that big tight hug and
That's
being like,
true,
"Yo, what's
bro.
up, bro?" And like we act like we've been knowing them for years. So at the end of the day, I think that kind of like clashes, and it's like kind of strange for us. But at the same time, put it into their perspective too, is like they see us being all passionate and all warmth and being all loud and all that. They probably look at us and be like, "Whoa, why are they so open?" You know? What I mean?
You know, it's a big thing too that I noticed here, like, and it was a big culture shock for me for like. When we were gonna hit on dating life a little bit today, it's like when you know how Brazilians, when you say hi to each other, it's like the you know, like the kiss on the cheek. I remember one of the first times I went to do that to like an American girl to like say hi. She was like, "Whoa, what are you doing, dude? You want to kiss me?" I'm like, "No, I'm saying hi." She's
Rape.
Like, and I'm just like, "Yo, what the heck?" Like, and so it's like it's definitely different things, but like it's more immersed now. I can definitely say people like I've noticed people like to come here in this area specifically because of our culture, man. Our culture is very loved.
That's true.
Besides all, like, yeah, there's always going to be people that have.
I'm sorry,
bad things
Americans.
to
I
say.
hope you guys don't come after me.
No, but we're very loved, man. And our culture is always about love and spreading joy and happiness and like everything in Brazil, man. Brazil could be literally being an Armageddon, bro, and we'll find a way to celebrate something and party, bro. That's what I love. One of the most things I love about our culture.
So
man.
how was Cameron for you?
Yo, so going back to that, me and Eric, that's when we kind of like drifted, and even Richie too. That's when we kind of drifted apart. Not necessarily we stopped being friends.
But Richie is another story we're gonna get to because he went to Brazil and all that stuff. So,
but that's how we kind of like drifted apart a little bit. Like that was still my dog, but when you go to different schools, it's tough, and especially like being little kids, you're always like doing sports and you're doing this and that. So like I went to Cameron. Cameron was definitely way different because it's way more Americans, way more it was definitely a little bit more rigid than Fuller for sure. It was a school that was in the north side of Framingham, but I loved going there, man. I had a lot of dope teachers. I learned a lot there.
My sister went there.
Yeah, I had a teacher there who was my science teacher because there you had 4 teachers for like the 4 subject. It was English, science, math, and history. And quick shout out to Mr. Ham. He held me down for a lot of stuff.
It was one teacher for a 4 subject?
For each subject. So like there was 2 sides of the school, and then like it was history, English, science, and math. So like you would just stay in like that little area for each grade. Yeah. But Karen, for me, honestly, I wasn't like I said, guys, I was like a super chill kid. The only thing with me is I was the type of kid where like how my parents raised me is treat others the way you want to be treated, right? And not only didn't apply that to myself, but I applied it to others when people like I had the utmost respect for everyone. But if you didn't show me respect, I don't care how old you were. It didn't matter to me. I'm not gonna reciprocate respect to you if you're disrespecting me and just being rude, because I'm never the type to get out of pocket. So I just got shown a lot of things there where like I did get into some bullshit there. Like I've gotten suspended for like some stuff here. Like everybody gets into like little school fights. I don't think I've ever
seen Andre mad. Like mad.
Yeah, because I don't get mad, bro. For you to make me mad, you gotta really push my buttons, bro. And I hate being mad, dude. Why do you need to get mad? We're all here. Everyone like needs to be. I'm very stoic. You know what I mean? Like even if I do get a little angry or sad, like I know how to like push that in a little bit. I'm not saying I hide my emotion, but I don't let it like come out and like explode. You know what I mean?
No, but you do hide your emotion very well. I could say
very
like
composed
not really
composed.
hide.
There you go.
Yeah,
there
not really
go.
hide it, but control it.
Yeah.
You know, you're very well. Me, on the other hand,
But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Everyone's different, bro.
No,
you know
of
what I'm
course.
saying?
But as I got older, I kept getting more of a handle of how I let my emotions out.
True.
You know, back in the day, angry Eric, who could have stopped that guy? Honestly, Andre was basically the only one that could stop me and be like, yo, Eric, let me bring you to a happy place.
But guys, that goes to show too how like it just if you're gonna have like someone that's like super mad and like two of the same like things just like blowing up, it's like fire with fire, it just makes bigger fire. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta have like that fire and that ice to like cool it down and bring it back to that calm area. But yeah, Cameron for me, guys, was super cool. I graduated Cameron. And then that's when we started high school. And to be honest, even starting high school, me and Eric didn't really chill too much. It was like we would see each other every now and then. Sometimes we see each other at parties. Yeah. And in high school, guys, like I said, I wasn't super crazy. Like, yeah, I had fun. I fucking got drunk. I fucking smoked weed and shit. Like, we did mad cool. Like, I had fun. I had so much fun. I have nothing to complain about high school. I would not go back and I wouldn't change anything. But I was very focused on wrestling and sports. So like, and I also give it to my parents because they would help me stay in line a lot. If it wasn't for my parents, I would definitely be on Porra Loca, right? So like, so it was just like something for
Translation, Porra Loca, crazy fuck.
So like literally it was just like when I got to high school, like I said, I'm just a calm guy. And it was never like, I never just got out of like situations I was in. And I always figure stuff out on my own. And I was very like composed to things, and it wasn't too crazy, bro. I've had like some dope stories and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna lie, my life's been dope, man. I've enjoyed every moment up to now, and
no regrets.
Yeah, no regrets, bro.
Dude, honestly, like in high school for me too was pretty hectic. I partied a lot. I mean, let's say freshman, sophomore year, I didn't really do much. just strictly sports. And then when I got to the junior year, Alan and Achila was seniors, and then I used to chill with them all the time. They used to bring me to the seniors parties.
Eric's abs start growing more, so he's like, bet.
Yeah, the abs started growing. You know, I started growing in height out of nowhere.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
Out of nowhere,
freshman year, I was like,
Yo, me too, man. I grew so much, dude. Oh, we missed that one.
We were about to give you the crickets.
I'll say it again. I grew so much, guys.
guys, we got a new sound guy. Sorry.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, that's
he's still learning. He's still learning. We got a new sound tech.
But yo, going back to like how me and Eric just got to where we are now too. It's like I said, in high school, we didn't hang out too much. We would see each other every now and then. But when we really connected was after I graduated. So I actually started dating this girl that was like, not in their group of friends, but like she would be like around that group of friends. And then because I started dating her, I would just hang out with them more. And literally, dude, after we hung out for like the first couple times, it was over.
Would you sit at lunch? Would you sit in the Brazzi side or no?
Yeah, I would.
How crazy is that? That you could legit see the diversity split in the lunchroom.
But it wasn't even diversity, bro.
wasn't.
It was cliques, bro. Because diversity would be more like if it was like just Brazilians, just like because we had.
I mean, it was.
But it was
So
the mix of all of them. But you look at in the hallways, you'd see everyone's mixed, and then you walk into the lunch, you would literally see this corner Spanish people, all the way near the window, all the Brazzies. We all sit right there.
It was the cliques, bro. It was the little cliques. Everyone had their little clique, whether you like it or not. Yeah,
Asians
and like I'm dead. But yo, I like for me though, even though I noticed that. Yo, I was kind of everywhere. Even though I was still with the Brazzies, and then I would go and I had my American friends, and then I had some Spanish friends, and then like, bro, I was even cool with some of the nerds, bro. Because like, quick shout out to my nerds, bro. I love anime. I love like nerd shit, bro. I've always been a super big ass nerd, yo, and I'm so proud of that, bro. I've never hit that, and yo, it's just something. It's a big part of me too for that. So like, it's guys, you can connect with anyone. It's a matter of just talking to people. Like, and that was a big thing in high school for me too. Like, I would notice sometimes, like, tell me now, you guys would see some kids sitting alone sometimes, and you would kind of think like, oh, why is that kid sitting alone? He's probably weird.
Damn, boy, I never thought of like that.
No, but I'm saying like you would see them and like people would automatically assume like it's like, oh, why is that kid sitting alone? Probably because he's he's a little strange.
Oh yeah.
And then honestly, like I would be the type to go sit with them and be like, hey, bro, like what's your name, dude?
That's cool.
So like I would talk to them, and then eventually like you would find out like, and a lot of the times it would be like I would connect them because they like anime or they like video games, and like I would talk to them about that stuff for hours, bro. And I made a lot of friends like that.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't really remember if I ever did something like that. I used to, because I only talked to people I actually knew. You know what I mean? I wasn't really a person, because I was a class clown. You know, I would interact with people in my classroom, and that's how I made friends. And then I sat with them in the lunch and all that. So
that's how it works.
So majority of the time I was staying next to the Brazzies, and then but I always progressed during the lunch, and I used to fucking run around the whole fucking lunch after everyone, just fucking around. You know, it was pretty cool.
It was.
Yeah.
What's like a highlight you guys bring from, let's say, positive and negative from high school?
From high school.
What's like the best thing you say you went through high school? And what's the worst thing you say you went through high school?
Man, honestly, for me, I think was the connections, friends.
Best thing
was the best thing for me was the people that I met. Honestly, education for me was probably the negative part. You know, I wasn't really into the school system. You know, I wasn't really into the teachers. You know, not a lot of teachers really liked me. You know, they wanted to put me in Phoenix. And I was like, yo, fuck that. I ain't no.
I wasn't in Phoenix, but I was in RFL.
Phoenix was
oh yeah, not Phoenix. RFL. Yeah.
But, so let me elaborate on that. So RFL, guys, it was this program where like a lot of people talk down on it. But a quick shout out to RFL. If it wasn't for them too, I would have not have graduated. Like this was a thing where like it was a group of people that had trouble like just being concentrated in school, taking notes, taking tests and stuff. And I had a really hard time with that because I'm very like. I have a lot of energy, and that's what sports like was a big outlet for me. And RFL, they helped me out with a lot of stuff where they connect you with tutors, they connect you with like students that want to help you. And I met a lot of cool friends there too. And the teachers I met there, it was like they weren't really teachers. They were adults that actually cared about
understood.
you. Yeah, like they would literally. I had a mentor who would go to my classes and be like, and if I missed a homework or I did bad on a test, he would go to my class and be like, "Hey, Andre, can I talk to you for a second?" And then he'd be like, "Well, why'd you miss this homework? Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that?" And like they would talk to you. They wouldn't just be like, "Oh, you missed the homework, detention."
Yeah, but that was exactly. And I'm all for the RFL. I respect so much what they did for the kids, but for me, knowing that they were I'm not gonna say not really on my ass, but kind of over there trying to fucking
bro. But think about it, like that was I kind of had that same mentality, but it's not necessarily that they're on your ass. Like I'm not gonna lie, it did get annoying sometimes, like because they would be like, "Yo, you got to come a little earlier, you got to stay a little later to do this, to do that." But bro, realistically, if it wasn't for that, dude, I would have not graduated, if I'm being real. And they just kind of like, it puts stuff into perspective. Going back to what Reggie just asked about, like what's the positive and negatives. The negative for me was that high school and just school in general, it pushes, and we talked about this a little bit earlier, it pushes a lot about how there's only one option after high school, college. And I hate that. I think that's the biggest load of bullshit ever, bro.
Facts.
And that was a big thing for me. I kind of already realized that in high school, but like I said, it was like in my mind because I wanted to make my parents happy, so I kind of had that in mind. But I think high school should really push more of how the real world actually is. Yes, college is very important, and you can expand your knowledge very, very much more now. And it's easier to say it now because there is more access to the internet and things you can learn online for free. But I think they should really focus more on the kids and what they specifically want to do. Not just be like, oh, you need to take all these random subjects because we say so.
So kind of like learn what the students' interests are and then go off by that.
Yes, not just be like, all right, you got to take math, English, science, and this because that's what we've always done and that's how it works. Obviously, it doesn't work, bro. If you look at the education system, how it is today, and a lot of the downfalls it has, it doesn't work. Yeah. It doesn't work, bro.
Let's take this time. Yo, chat, what do you... Give us what you liked and disliked about high school. Come on, just throw some stuff out there. Give us some stuff about what you like and dislike about high school.
I think that high school has, not just high school, schools in general, they have two types of teachers. The dictators who tell you, this is what you got to do and that's it. And the ones who truly see at a troubled kid and understand that behind that troubled kid, there's a home, there's a broken home maybe, there's a broken family maybe, there's maybe teachings that weren't put in place, right? And those teachers try to truly hug you in and show to you that even though you might be struggling, you're going through a tough time outside of that work and not work, that school environment, that you still have a reason to do better than what you're living outside of there. And that, you could feel those teachers that, like you said, that teacher that instead of yelling at you and saying, attention, she would ask you, hey, what's going on? And that's what makes a difference in the teacher.
And the thing with that teacher was too, like they weren't really teachers, bro. They were mentors. You know what I'm saying? So like I didn't even call them like Mr. This, Mr. That. So like another shout out, man. It was Mr. Goldschmidt. I called him Goldie, and Mr. Daly. Call him like. These teachers, I knew them by their first name. I didn't call them their first name because it's a matter of respect as well, guys. Remember that. But they were so easy to talk to and open up to, guys. Yeah, I was a little bit of a shithead. Like sometimes you being a young kid, you want to be a little rebel sometimes. But they wouldn't like Richie said, they wouldn't focus on that just because you're a kid. It's like, oh yeah, you're a rebel, you're a bad kid. No, bro. Like talk to me. Like
they try to kind of mold you to the right path.
Yes, bro. Yeah. They dig deep into like how much of like, so like why are you like, come on, why are you missing school, man? Why are you coming in late? Why are you not doing homework? Come on, tell me what's the reason? Like, and a lot of the times I couldn't even tell them. I would just be like, bro, honestly, I'm just a fucking lazy shit. I'm playing video games too much. And I just got to sit down for an hour and do my homework. And then, like, it makes you really process, like, okay, bro, they're not wrong. Like, I just need to figure this out.
So what do you think about when people say, like, why would I go to college? Why would I go to high school? Like, who are the teachers? Like, what are, like, the teachers? Are they business owners? Are they history obviously they're history majors, but like in college, like are you like you're teaching marketing and you're teaching about business? Are you like
have you been through the life experience of owning a business?
Yes. Yeah. Are you a multi-millionaire? Are you a millionaire? Have you been through?
It's kind of like that thing of like those that can't do teach sort of.
So that's why people like now that I'm seeing it right now that I'm following a lot of people that. Doesn't really support the college system. It's like it all makes sense to me now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like people are getting taught by people who haven't even made it in life. How does that even make sense?
But it's not even about making it, man. I think a lot of the things too, and I was actually talking to someone about this the other day. Teachers need more respect, man. They need more. No,
they do.
Teachers do so much. And it sucks to say, but money is a big motivation, guys. And if you're paying teachers the minimum, they're gonna give you the minimum, bro. How many teachers I've met that have paid stuff straight out of their pockets because they just want to, the school doesn't provide it, or they just want to do a little extra to show these kids that they can do more, they can be more.
But you're talking more about elementary to middle school
general,
to high
bro,
school?
in general,
Everything.
even professors, especially in college, bro, because professors with this whole thing with like tenure, and if you guys don't know what tenure is, it's when a professor basically like can't be fired. They can do whatever the hell they want and they will not lose their job. And I feel like a lot of the times it happens like, and I'm saying this kind of like out of experience because I didn't go to college, but like you lose hope. And like you see like a lot of these teachers, if you're going to a class dude where the teacher's like, hey guys, today we're gonna learn about this and what is gonna make you want to be there, bro? You're not gonna want to be. The teacher doesn't want to be there. Why are you gonna want to be there? You know what I mean? But then I had teachers that were so enthusiastic and they interacted with you. They did different activities. They talked about different things and they make your mind work. They talk to you. They interact with you.
Yeah, I don't know, and I really respect your opinion. I really do. But I think like preschool teachers, elementary school teachers, middle school, even high school teachers, they definitely need a pay raise.
100%.
100%.
I took a customer today. She filled out the credit app, sat in front of me, and I looked at credit app and I saw teacher. And I looked at how much she made a month and it said $4,100. I looked at it and I was like, wow. A teacher
that has to go to school for like 6 years, 8 years.
$4,100?
$4,100 a month. So $4,100.
And honestly, that's on the good side, bro.
But just
that's
think about it like this, guys. And then we're talking, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing the credit app. Boom, I got her approved. She goes, she's talking to me. Then we start talking about taxes. And I was like, let me ask you a question. As a teacher, do you get extra tax breaks for being a teacher? Do you know what she told me?
Nope.
They get $250 for a tax break for being a teacher.
Wow, that's so much.
Bro, I was like, are you serious? For someone that changes people's lives, or someone that sets people up? Because at the end of the day, guys, we have to be very grateful for all the teachers that are out there because they help us form us whenever our parents are not around. Their teachers don't molding us to who we are today.
Yeah.
So I believe, and I said this to her, and I looked at her, and of course, I didn't let her see that. I was like, yo, damn, you make only $4,100. But I was like, bro, I looked at her and I was like, listen, thank you so much for all you do. Thank you for being a teacher. Thank you for changing kids' lives. Thank you for being an example. Thank you for going the extra mile for kids who aren't even your kids. And that's a big thing because she has her own family. She has her own kids. She's taking her time out of her day to go help out other kids. And it makes a difference. It comes to see it. And it goes 100% what you guys are saying. That, in my opinion, man, I think teachers got to be praised more, man.
Oh, teachers
got to be paid more. Teachers got to be treated better. Teachers got to be respected better. And just in general, just like really, I feel like they're so underrated. You know what I mean? We really don't appreciate teachers at all. I mean, how quick are students nowadays to just disrespect a teacher? She was telling me, and I asked her, and I was like, I mean, how's teaching nowadays? She was like, Rich, man, it's just the disrespect is huge. Like things that you would look and say that, oh my God, I would never say that to someone. They say it on a daily basis to a teacher. So like, how fucked is that?
Yeah, you gotta deal with different.
And it's growing, and it goes into all that.
I don't know, bro, because like when it goes to like college, I honestly feel like the teacher, should have their life together by then.
My opinion,
not like that. I don't mean it like that, but like
they should want to teach. They should want to be there.
Yeah, they should want to be there. I mean, like I feel like they should have their business already. They should do that.
So I will say that's one thing that I've noticed for colleges. That is kind of what they do a little bit. Is they hire professors and stuff that are kind of like in that field, and then they become teachers or they become professors and stuff. So that's one thing I will say that they do right. But another thing is too, like what they said with the college and stuff, is it's expensive, bro. So expensive. And then that's something I actually want to touch upon real quick. Like just a little side note, they'll give an 18-year-old a $250,000 loan to go to college for 4 years. But us being 20 to 25 or 30 years old, we'll go to a bank and we'll ask for a $20,000 business loan, and they're like, sorry, no.
Yeah. It's funny how that works.
It's just like the whole, this is a very controversial topic right now, but the whole debt forgiveness for college students. You know how many people were like, yay, great, thank you, you're helping me. You know how many people that were pissed because at the end of the day,
they paid off all their school.
They paid off all their things. They did all their things. They worked hard to get to where they are. But now they're trying to fund a business and the government won't fund their business to get started. Like, what do you mean?
Insane. Dude, at the end of the day, it just comes down to the president trying to show that he actually cares. try to push this law.
Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe trying to make America
an appearance.
Trying to put an appearance that I'm actually trying to look out for y'all. But bullshit. Everybody knew that shit wasn't gonna pass. You really think that they're gonna fucking eliminate debt? They're just gonna fuck them up even more? Like, ain't nobody stupid about that.
At the end of the day, man, when it comes to like my opinion about college and all that, I mean, I'm speaking for myself and my own life experience, right? You guys mentioned a little bit how you guys have lived so far and how you guys got to where you are and things like that. And I come from, again, a situation where I did not graduate high school. I had everything to not going in my favor when it came to school, behavior, and all that, right? I mean, elementary school, like you guys mentioned, I went to school with all of you guys.
Yeah.
Third grade, dad and mom were doing really well, so they say.
Wait, can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
So I met Richie.
He's gonna mention the race. Watch,
dude. The only reason
I knew it.
The only reason he would beat me in a race,
I was
bro,
faster than you.
No, you weren't, bro. You weren't faster than me.
We got happy dads for days.
All right.
I was always faster.
You weren't, because every time I looked he had a mushroom cut, right? Every time I looked to the side, that shit was like zoom, zoom, zoom. And I started to laugh and he would beat me in the race, bro. All the time, bro.
So
wait, real quick, before we get back on that, guys, let me give a quick shout out to our giveaway today. Just to remind everyone.
I want to, before we talk about that one, let's talk about Ivan, because that one I have a very special thing to talk about. Yeah, I do. Let's talk about Ivan. Guys, Ivan's Collision Center. Great guy. He owned by Ivan. He's an entrepreneur. Started as a painter inside the place he's at right now. And now he built a beautiful place with great team that's always trying to do the best for you. And again, guys, if you want good service, hit up Ivan's Collision Center. A place where inconvenience becomes truly convenient. An accident, if you get into an accident and you don't want to deal with the insurance bullshit, give his team a quick call, because they will solve all the problems for you and deal with all the insurance headaches. Ivan works with a great team who will do everything in your best interest. He does everything from tinted windows, collision repair, aftermarket installations, full detailing, and much more. And not only that, he told me to make sure he let you guys know. I said this last week, I'll say it again. If you're a student and you're a college student right now and you want to do anything to your car, and it's your first time going to him, he has 25% off for you.
That's
right?
huge.
Whoa.
25%.
That's fucking sick, bro.
So that's a lot, bro. You think about it. I mean, if it's a job that's like...
Especially being a college student.
Dude, you're going to go get a job, like a paint job or something huge that's cost you like $3,000-$4,000. That's $1,000 off.
Dude, that's fucking
awesome.
sick.
You know
what
what I
that
mean?
makes me want to do?
What?
A shotgun.
Let's go.
Don't spill.
I'm a professional.
Yeah, buddy.
That was gross.
We're not sponsored by Happy Dad yet, but if you guys ever want to sponsor us, hey, we're up for it. Let's go.
Whoa, man. I know what I love about shotguns.
Tell me.
It gives you like a brain refresh.
Dude, when I opened that beer, I was never happier to open a beer like I was today and to be here with you guys. I had a very stressful day today.
Yeah,
and
bro.
everything went against for me even being here today. And I'm very happy that I got to be here. But I do want to continue that story I was telling you guys. You know, I had an upbringing where everything went not to my favor to be where I am today. You know, went to school with you guys in elementary school. My parents thought that everything was great in their life, financial life. So my dad goes, we're moving to Brazil. That sucked.
Yeah.
I had to leave you guys.
It's a little bit different because me and you actually hung out a lot.
Bro, we were best friends.
We were best friends. Till today. Till today,
we slept over each other's house every weekend.
Yeah,
almost.
dude.
Our parents were together. Like we were very tight. And it sucked, like leaving all my friends, leaving all my childhood friends and going to a whole new country. Not only the culture shock was huge, but just like it sucked. I mean, if there's one number that I remember till this day is 508-875-7726, which is Eric's house number, which I remember that till this day.
I'm just going to play it off and act like that was right.
508-875-7726. That was the house. That was your phone house number.
7026.
7026. Wow, almost got it. Almost got it.
Yeah.
And I would in Brazil, you know how we can get like the internet phones? My dad got the VoIP in Brazil, and the only person I knew his number and I would call him all the time was Eric.
Yeah, I remember you used to call me in Brazil. We used to have like long ass conversations.
One time I pranked Eric. I was like, yo, Eric, I'm in the United States, because it was an American number.
That was fucked up.
He's like, you're here? No way.
That was fucked
You're here?
up.
I was like, nah, man, it's a VoIP.
That was
It's an internet number.
That was fucked.
But you know that I mean, I lived 3 years in Brazil. That experience was crazy.
How was that, bro? Was it different?
Dude.
Especially going to school in America, learning English and all that, and then going to Brazil, because that's different. Usually it's the opposite.
The schooling system there is so advanced that I got there and I was behind.
Yeah.
Like completely
Over
behind.
there, schooling in Brazil is
like
dope.
math, I was behind in math. I was behind in
And you know what's funny is that the school over there is advanced, but when you come here, they
hold
put
you back.
They hold you back.
Oh,
How does that even
language.
make
And
sense?
guys, over there, when you get to over there, high school is called like terceiro grau, and when you get there,
degree?
it's 3 years in high school, so it's not even 4.
Yeah.
So think about that.
First, second,
So,
and third.
Yeah, so you go for 3 years, and you're learning a lot. Like high school there is hard, man. Like
Dude,
you
it got
learn a lot.
It got to a point where so I had the privilege, thanks to my dad and all his hard work here. And Dad, shout out to you, dude. I haven't even mentioned you here, and I actually called you like last week, and I said sorry for this. My dad
I love
is the
Agmar.
man, bro. He is the man. He's worked so hard to put us where we are today, and I appreciate that guy more than anything in my life. If there's a best friend, a father, an example, someone that I look up to, that it's that guy, you know.
I love that guy.
And thanks to him, like I was able to go to a private school. The teacher had to write 2 boards because in Brazil everything's cursive.
Yeah, literally.
Oh,
When I moved here, they forced me to write in form from cursive because I only knew how to write in cursive.
Yeah, so basically what happened was the teacher would start writing in cursive and I didn't know. So she had to write in 2 boards and I would go and do my part and all. And I just had to learn everything, right? And I went to private school for 3 years and then I got held back because I was just being a slick ass. And I got held back. My dad, out of like punishment, which public school and private school in Brazil are very different.
Very different.
You're talking about being around bougie ass people with brand new cars, with all the best
Name
like
brand
school,
clothes.
like name brand clothes, with all the best school like like utensils and everything. And
Hot girls.
dude, of course, you know, all the preppy little
Bro,
girls.
that's at all the schools in
All the
Brazil.
and even like all the preppy little
Facts.
boys with the Nike hats and all that. And then because I got held back, my dad went and as a punishment, he's like, I'm gonna teach you real life. I'm gonna put you in the school, same type of schools that I went to when I was growing up. So he puts me in a public school. And dude, my mom would drop me off in that public school with a brand new car. I would come in with Nikes. I would come in with all
Sheesh.
American like pencils and everything. My dad would bring everything from here for me there.
Yeah.
So I had like the rubber rulers. Remember the rubber rulers came out? I was the coolest kid in the class.
Yeah, that was shit.
I had the rubber rulers. I had all the cool stuff. And my dad, and then it got to a point in the public school, man, that I lived like probably, let's say 4 miles away from my school, not too far. Sometimes I even walked. And it got to a point where
4 miles.
yeah, like 3 miles, like three.
That's
Bro.
a lot, bro.
No, it's not that bad.
Gee, let me tell you
Brazil,
something,
man,
bro.
everyone walks
In
everywhere,
Brazil,
bro.
these guys, my dad's friend, the old guys, they'd be like, "Yeah, I walked 10 miles to school and 10 miles
Yeah,
back."
dude.
Like
Yeah,
it was
like, chill,
nothing,
bro.
like it was nothing.
It
I'm like,
wasn't
how you
that
do
bad.
that, bro?
It got to a point where I couldn't walk home because the gangsters that controlled the
They
favela,
knew,
the
yeah.
slums around that area, they knew where I lived. Not only that, one of the big boss, like gangster,
Yeah.
his ex fell in love with me and wanted me.
Oh shit.
And I never even looked at the girl. I swear, I never even looked at the girl. The girl wanted me because I was the gringo. I was the
Yeah.
American kid in the school.
The gringo.
Bro,
That jealous
this
fuck.
kid started following me with his whole little crew to fuck me up every day after school. That the principal had to drive me home so I wouldn't get beat up.
That's crazy.
That's how crazy it was.
And when did he come back?
So then that went through, got held back, went to the public schools, did that experience, and then my parents said, all right, this isn't working, let's go back. My dad brought me back in 2000, and this was what, 2000? I was 12 years old. This was 15 years ago. We'll do the math. Anyways, I come back on a Friday. I land here on a Friday. And I called Eric immediately. And I was like, Eric, I'm back in this bitch, bro. Let's go. He's like, no way, you're fucking around with me again. I was like, no, man, I'm here. He's like, all right, we're all going out to the mall and movies tonight. That's what we do. And I was like, what, mall and movies? Yeah, we all go to the mall, then we walk to the movies.
Damn.
Those
I
are
was
the
like,
days,
Those are
bro.
the days.
Bet. So I go and I meet up with them. I see everybody. I see my childhood friends. We all dap up, everything, blah, blah, blah. And from there on, I'm back into the United States, dude. And I went to middle school here, Fuller Middle School. We all talked. I heard you guys talking about it. I was watching the podcast. Even though I wasn't here. I was watching. I saw you guys talking about Fuller. I went to Fuller, did that, went to high school. High school was a very tough time for me. High
Oh,
school.
didn't you go to alternative?
Dude, I went to every school in Framingham because I got kicked out of every school in Framingham.
Nice.
Literally, I went to Framingham, Keefe Tech, Alternative, and it was a tough. I'm telling you guys, the man I am today, the human being I am today, I was completely opposite during high school. You know, all I wanted was drugs. All I wanted was partying. All I wanted was to have fun. All I wanted was to be cool. And being cool in high school is dangerous.
It just shows like true growth, man.
Dude, being cool in high school is so dangerous because it can bring you to places where you should not be. It puts you around people sometimes you should not be. And it comes to show at the end of the day, the people that like you just prioritize the wrong shit, right? But moving forward, high school sucked. I dropped out at the end of the day. I dropped out and my dad goes, no, you can't drop out. I was like, Dad, let's do a deal. I'm going to drop out. I'm going to get my SATs and go straight into college.
GED?
I got my
SATs?
No, not SATs. GED. Yeah, thanks for correcting.
Yeah.
GED.
I mean, you do need to take your SAT too before you go.
No, so basically what happened was sophomore year, I was about to get held back into going into junior year. So now I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm already a year behind because I came back from Brazil. So I was already a year behind from you guys. Yeah. You guys are all already juniors. I was a sophomore still. Yeah. And it sucked because all my friends I grew up with were a year ahead of me. Mm-hmm. So then basically that happened. And I said, no, fuck this, Dad. I'm going to drop out. I'm going to do my GED and go straight into college. Went into Mass Bay for a few months. I was like, fuck this. School ain't for me. I can't do this. I fell in love with the car business. And that's where I am till this day. 10 years this year.
Very successful in it.
In June, 10 years now, and in June in the car business. I started off as a driver, and now I'm a finance manager for Herb Chambers.
Bah!
You know, a lot of work,
a lot of work, a lot of dedication.
Dude, a lot of hours, a lot of dedication. I went through a time in my life that, you guys know this, I completely disappeared from everybody. Yeah. You know, I didn't hang out with anyone. No one knew who the hell I was around. I just focused on me. And I went from being a party kid, a drunkie, a druggie, that would just, everything. I mean, talk about weed, cocaine, everything.
Did you think that was important for you to like kind of run away from society and just focus on you?
I had to do it. I had to, man. The toughest time was me just being around the partying and all that. And you guys all know, man, when my parents got divorced, which again, fast forward from that, my parents got divorced when I was 15 years old. My dad has always been the coolest person ever. He always supported me and trusted me because I was always very open to him about what I was doing. So at the end of the day, we always partied at my house.
He still needs to give us those camera videos that we did at your house,
Untouched footage. We don't talk about that. Anyways, but dude, like my house was always the house after my parents got divorced and everything. My dad was so cool. So we always had parties at my house parties and everything. So like that time, it was just great, right? Living the bachelor life, partying, we all the friends come over, had a hot tub, huge backyard. My garage is built for parties.
Hot tub. I love that hot
tub basement, like a dope basement. Like
my cousin actually lived in his basement.
Literally. My dad rented out after he split the house in two and rented out the basement. But then, dude, I got into the car business, worked very hard, focused on just building myself up financially, right? And it goes back to sometimes if you put too much focus on one place only, other areas in your life will lack. Dude, I just focused on just money. But a lot of other areas in my life were just going down. I didn't really care about health. And that's where I got to where I am today with not being physically happy to where I am.
You ain't that bad, man.
I'm not happy with where I am, You
know the first step of progress and to achieve your goals is to actually find out, recognize the problem. Mm-hmm. Once you recognize and you see, what's going on and what you don't like, that's the first step. The second step is what do you like now? What do you need to do to work towards that? You have to hit the gym with this guy here.
Andre sends me videos every day of this guy. What's his name?
He told me. Andre told me to send it to you.
Swole Papi.
Yo, watch him, guys. He literally sends me. I open my mouth.
Dude, he has he kind of looks like Thor. I told Rich, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna send you a video every fucking day till you go to the gym. And it's that dude. He's literally like, "The fuck are you doing? Go to the fucking gym, bro."
But guys,
but it's hard, bro, because you work some crazy hours as well.
Yeah,
bro. I mean,
but
it's worth it though.
But it goes back to what you said, dude. Sometimes you focus too much on one thing and other things start lacking. So you gotta manage it.
Dude, my job has already affected me physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, in my relationship with Thais and everything, dude. Like there's times when Thais is like, Rich, I just feel like you're not here.
But it pays the price, bro.
It does. Because at the end of the day, I tell her, babe, listen, at the end of the day, I'm doing this sacrifice not forever. My plan And I'm open about it. Like, my plan is I want to work up to 35, and after that, you guys will not see me work. We'll have businesses. I will manage businesses. I will be doing things and helping other people grow.
That's the goal.
But 35 is my goal, and I'm out. I'm out of this
35?
rat
Yo,
race, bro.
and speaking about paying the price, man, let's pay some bills real quick, bro. Let's pay some bills. So I want to give a shout out to this beautiful table that we have here on the podcast. And this company, guys, family-owned company. They work very, very hard every day, rain or shine, snow. They're in there. They're grinding it out. This table was delivered to us in less than 2 days. Shout out New View Marble and Granite. They do everything. They will do cabinets. They will do hot tubs, kitchens, bath, anything you guys need.
Tile,
if you want to put
everything.
granite somewhere, they will put it for you.
Great prices.
Amazing
Yeah,
prices.
great
And going back
prices.
to just being like ran by this amazing human right here, man. He will be in contact with you constantly at all times. He will make sure the job is done right and is done well. And these guys are detail specialists. They will make sure everything gets done for you.
Yeah, man, it's truly a blessing to have the opportunity that I have. It's truly a blessing to have a father that I have. It's truly a blessing to have Gilmar, which I consider my second father as well.
That's his dad, his business partner.
My dad's business partner. It's one of the huge blessings of having a business partner at Allen as well. Allen, having all these guys by my side, we're achieving greatness.
Yeah,
We're moving towards our goal. Things are getting better every day, and yeah, man, and it's crazy, dude, because the learning progress and the information, like, dude, like I think I'm full-time probably 6 years after college, and like I'm still learning.
Yeah,
You learn every day, bro. There's just new knowledge.
Sales is crazy.
Sales is amazing,
Sales
bro.
is so crazy.
Dude, but I
It
think
is.
sales is if like you guys want to learn how to talk to people,
I honestly-
how to learn emotions, how to break down
Sales.
people's different
Sales.
like sales.
I think
it'll
sales.
teach you. First and foremost, it'll teach you how to sell. It'll teach you how to read emotions.
Yeah.
It'll teach you how to bring yourself out a little more because you can't be a robot. Like anybody that's good at sales will tell you got to be yourself and you got to connect with the person.
I think sales is probably one of the best things you can do right now.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the amount of knowledge, the amount of experience that you gain, the way you talk, the way you persuade the customer by kind of leaning towards your service is a whole different type of wave, bro.
Guys,
Because I'm talking about you meeting every type of different person.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to deal with any type of different emotion, every type of different attitude, every type of different mindset, and you're gonna have to try to fucking mold your way through the sale. Big shout out to the fucking Solar Boys
Hell
that
yeah.
are fucking killing. They
Killing
motivate
it.
the
Souza.
guest,
our
Daniel,
guest.
actually, one thing real quick. I want to honestly, round of applause. Put the round of applause there real quick. Dan just bought a brand new Beamer, bro.
Yeah.
And we all grew up with him and seen this dude. Dude,
Hell
we
yeah.
like
somebody that
bro.
I hold close to my heart as well. Fucking Guy Salas, they're fucking killing it.
Killing it.
Joe just bought a fucking new Tesla. They're
Breno.
killing it. Breno's a fucking savage. He's gonna be our guest next week here. You know what I
Let's
mean?
go.
We're gonna have to bring here. We're gonna fucking, we're gonna show you guys, what these people went through, to get to where they're at today. Because his story is just amazing
dope.
as
Yeah, it's
well.
dope.
Guys-
He didn't get to where he's at today just by
Being
not-
lazy.
just being lazy.
Yep, and just being average.
Yeah, guys, he went after it. He saw the opportunity. He went over there. He captured it. And after he captured it, you think he stopped after that? No.
He kept going.
He kept going.
Not only
found
that,
more opportunities.
He brought it for himself, but then after that, he wanted to replicate that in other people.
Yes.
And that's what makes a difference, man.
And this is what I love about, especially Joe, especially Guy Salas. These guys, they don't want to. They're trying to help other people as well. They see the opportunity, and they're over here trying to bring people in so they can better other people's lives, dude. That shows how big of a heart these people have, man. They're not selfish.
Hell yeah.
You know, I say this to everybody.
And they motivate the fuck out of me. So I know if you guys are listening, you know, you guys are dogs, you guys are savages, and you guys are part of my team.
I say this a lot. I have the privilege of being in a managerial position and training people and helping people in sales every day, right? And I tell people, man, if you perfect your skills in sales, you will perfect in every aspect of your life.
Hell yeah.
You will know how to talk to people better, just like Andre said. You will learn how to handle people's, sometimes people's reactions, dude. If you don't know how to deal with it, you're going to go down the drain too.
Yeah.
And sales just helps you with that. Helps you like really just walk through your life and really see, because I mean, sales has a process, and the same process that's used in a car business is used for you. It's used for everyone that does sales.
It helps you deal with different kinds of situations.
Exactly. So, man, I tell people, if you don't want to have, and I'll say this to everyone and my whole audience that's watching right now, you don't want to cap yourself. You don't want to have limits to what you got to do. You don't want to have, again, you won't have hours, because hours in sales, you're working as many hours as you need to work to put in the effort.
What are hours, man? Fuck the hours.
Fuck hours. It's effort. You know, and I tell my guys, listen, sales will bring you as much money as you
put into it. Yeah.
You want to put in 100% effort, you're getting 100% return. The higher the risk, the higher the return. So work hard, chase. And if you're working that 9-to-5 job and you're not happy with what's going on and you truly want to take the next step, I'll tell you, take the next step, but just simply go into sales. Get uncomfortable. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. So at the end of the day, the sales puts you in a situation where you're very uncomfortable
and
sometimes.
Talking about being comfortable, being uncomfortable, quick side note, like completely off the topic what we're talking about, but we were talking about merch the other day, guys, and this is something I wanted to bring up just so we can get an idea. Guys, hit us up on the DMs, talk to us, because I know a lot of people have asked us about merch. We're gonna do merch, and we really want to know the exact number of like how much you guys want, and we're not just gonna do stuff with like this logo right here. Shout out to R&V Personalizations next door to us right here, another family-owned business that partnered with us. These guys print all our gear, the cups, the mugs, everything we do. These guys are hooking us up
Moises in
with.
Brazil, who put the logo together.
Moises, yeah, who's our graphic designer, absolutely nasty and sick with all the graphics. But guys, we're gonna do some sick merch, and it's not just gonna be like I said, just the logo. We're gonna do some dope stuff. So let us know, guys. We want to talk to us. Tell us what you want. Let us know what would be like.
Hit us up. Either one of us, hit us up in the DM. Let us know your size, and we'll get a merch for you in whatever size you want.
Yeah, and especially now, guys, because we're still building our brand and we're making things. So literally, please hit us up directly, guys, because we will put you down. We will get the exact size, the color you want. If it's a hoodie, T-shirt, shorts, whatever it is that we decide to release. And like I said, we're gonna do dope merch. It's not just gonna be like our logo on everything. We're gonna do dope merch with dope meaning behind it.
I have a really big, awesome announcement for all of us, and you guys don't even know this because I haven't shared this with you guys. Interesting. So we've been talking a lot about growing, becoming better, doing better things every day, and becoming a better professional, a better person, and human, and everything like that. One of our sponsors is growing every day, and I always hype her up every time I talk about her, which is Jenny from Stay Golden by XD. Guys, Jenny is moving up.
Yes, sir.
She's got a new location coming.
Whoa.
She's got a new partnership coming.
Wait, no more GTL?
Dude, no more GTL, but she's opening... But she's opening a new place with a partnership with an aesthetic company who also does Botox. Wow. And dude, we actually, I mean, put the flyer up real quick. Do we got the flyer up? We got the flyer up right now, guys. Sunday, April 2nd from 1 to 3 p.m. She's inviting friends, family, small businesses to network. Bring your business cards. There will be a business card holder there for you too. She's going to be having mimosas. So if you want to have that good time and have some good mimosas, she got that for you too. While working a job, while trying to get things done, and a bunch of obstacles showed up in front of her. And again, it's a legit business now with an LLC opened. Stay Golden by XD. She's killing it. If you want tanning, you want tooth gyms, you want bodybuilding tanning, bikini spray, bikini tape, Brazilian tanning as well. And again, guys, she does it all. And she has a special going on for everyone that comes through this podcast. You hit her up in the text message with Stay Hip 15 and you get 15% off no matter if you already seen her before. If you've seen her for the first time, she's got you with that 15%
Not only
off.
that, bro, what is she doing for us today? For not us, for the Power Fam.
And we got awesome giveaway coming from with $100 and also a free spray tan, which we got the wheel right there ready. A lot better than the way I did it the first time. My girlfriend, Thais.
Thank you, Thais. I appreciate it. Honestly.
Thank you, Bebe.
I appreciate it.
But again, going back to Jenny, going back to Stay Golden by XD. If you want to hit her up in 508-371-7681. Jenny, congratulations on your new place. Congratulations on all the hard work.
I love you, Jenny.
All the hard work you've been putting in. Oh, I just FaceTimed her by accident. Sorry, Jenny. But guys, again, I'm very proud of you. Keep killing it. If you guys need tanning, anything to do with again, tooth.
She does guys too.
She does guys too. Yeah, big thing with guys, especially the bodybuilders. She was focusing a lot on that. With
I ain't no bodybuilder, but you know, you can call me like almost a Greek sculpture. You know, something like that.
But yeah, guys, I mean, listen. What are we now? We're already almost. We're an hour and a half already in.
Yeah, man. But it's truly crazy how we all met each other when we were younger, and we're here today.
Yo, and it goes back to like our whole stories. It's like we all kind of went a little bit of separate ways.
Andre was in Florida a few months ago, and look where he is now, and everything's meant to be, man. I want to say that because Andre called me the other day. He goes, Rich, I never felt so comfortable about my moving from Florida back to Massachusetts, because at a point I was thinking that I was taking a step back, but now when I look at the whole thing, I'm so happy that I'm here with you guys because of everything, the project we're doing, and man, I'm grateful that
you know, and it's a life experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I
lived in
Florida.
I lived in Florida for 2 years.
We'll get more into that in other episodes.
You know, I lived in Florida for 2 years. You lived in Florida. It's kind of like the life experience that we need to realize, you know, what we have in life.
And guys, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe everything happens for a reason. So just like us doing this was a big thing for me. Like it was just like a fucking stamp of approval for like, dude, this is the right direction. This is what we're supposed to be doing, and let's just keep gas on the pedal, man.
Yeah, man, and don't get lost in the sauce, people. All right, don't get lost in this entertainment life. Don't get lost, you know, because going back to Richie said, especially about that 9 to 5. You know, a lot of people, they get so focused in this 9 to 5 that when the weekend comes, they just want to just fuck shit up, and then like they have no ambition and have no goals, and you don't need like.
You're more than that.
You're more than that. Start working towards your dreams. Start working towards your goals. Like put some goals. Get a whiteboard. Put it in your room. Write down some fucking numbers. You know,
vision boards make a difference.
They
man.
do.
I've done it in my life, and they make a difference.
Because I'm saying this off experience. You know, sometimes you get so caught up at work that you look forward for the weekend just to kind of get away from the work life, and when you could be using that extra time to figuring out a way that you can get away from that 9 to 5. So guys, you know, I don't really want to say this, but I'm going to refer them to the Matrix. All right? The Matrix wants you to work the 9 to 5. The Matrix wants you to have this little mind thinking. They want you to earn less than 6 figures so you can pay the taxes. They don't want to see you rich.
To expand on that a little bit, not necessarily that they don't want you to make six figures.
They don't.
No, I think it goes deeper.
They don't want to see you, bro.
You can be out of the Matrix and not make 6 figures. The Matrix, what I think you're trying to say with that is, don't get caught up in this like programmed life. In this life, like Eric said,
a 9 to 5 is a programmed life,
thing every day. Yeah, but you can work a 9 to 5 and still be happy and still have a life where you're not in the Matrix.
So how far can you take that, Andre?
No, as far as you want to. That's what I'm saying, bro. It really depends on the person, bro.
It goes back into what Eric said. Like it's either you're working for what you said. It's either you're working for your dream or you're working for someone else's dream.
But you have to understand, bro. You can't shoot that down, bro. People, not everyone wants to be a boss. Not everyone wants to be, and that's okay.
But not a boss. But you can still.
But most of the time, man,
it's about freedom.
Yeah, of course. You're
saying that if you work a 9 to 5, you have freedom.
You do.
You do not have freedom.
It's more. It's definitely more.
You're entitled to a routine.
Yeah, but it's definitely more closed off. But it doesn't mean you can't do things. A lot of people that work 9 to 5s, man, they us included. We like Richie literally got here from what he said, a 13-hour shift. What's he doing here right now? You're saying that's not freedom? He literally went straight from work, came here to do this. So what I'm saying is, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's the thing is,
never.
It's not wrong, bro, because you're still working, dude. You're still gaining that capital. you know, to pay your bills and do that. But how long can you do that for? You think Richie wants to be in the car business for the rest of his life?
No, of course not.
I think at the end of the day, dude, if you're doing that 9 to 5 just to go party and to take your vacations and to just give
That's
your family the
being
regular
stuck
thing,
in the matrix.
that's being stuck in the matrix. So at the end of the day, dude, you got to work to get yourself out of that, and not being a boss, but even invest.
Yes.
Real estate.
Yes.
Stocks.
Assets.
Yes.
Assets.
Yes.
Everything. It goes
Yes.
more than just a 9 to 5
Yes.
job, and I get that.
Exactly.
But like, it's not getting out of the 9 to 5 doesn't mean you're going to become a boss. It just simply means that you have different investments and different time, and getting out of the matrix means you have freedom in time and what you want to do.
Because even though people that make 6 figures, make 7 figures, make 8 figures, they're working 24 hours.
Exactly.
Guys,
You know what I mean, bro? It's just like,
I mean, the people that are making
That's what I mean, bro.
they're working harder than working 9 to 5.
It goes back to what you said, dude. It's either you work for your dream or you work for somebody else's dream.
It's like,
and that's basically you being caught up.
It goes back to what I said earlier. So the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to not have the guaranteed to have what's going to result to your work ethic?
Exactly.
Not everybody has that. Work ethic is a very strong thing, bro. And not everyone has it. And I get that. You can learn it. You can educate yourself and mold yourself into having better work ethic. But not everybody is born with that.
Yeah.
Not everybody thinks about being early to work is a big deal.
Yeah.
Not everybody thinks that working the extra hours, maybe sometimes here and there, it makes a big deal.
It's also evaluating the people that you hang out with. You know, you are who you hang out with. Look at the team that we have. Shout out JP, one of our sponsors. You know, Vision Agency. You know, providing all these beautiful cameras, providing these, you know, wedding videos, pictures, headshots. He does everything. You know what I mean? And it's a pleasure to have
someone like that on our team.
You know
a partner like that.
A partner like that. At the end of the day, you have to build a very good team to especially get to where you want to get to. That's the mindset I have. You know what I mean?
No one does anything alone.
You know what I mean? And I feel like everybody should create a mindset like that, because I feel like people keep, you know, holding on to certain people in their life that they think that they will change, but at the end of the day, they won't. And I know it's hard to. I'm a type of person that pulls the plug on people. You know, sometimes it's hard to pull the plug, but sometimes you have to pull the plug so you can get to a certain aspect of your life.
Bro, you want to learn the biggest thing at the end of the day with just if you really want to take your life to the next level, just take a step away from the guaranteed. That shit fucks with you in so many ways, because working a commission basis or working on something that's worth towards your effort, how much effort
all on you.
It's all on you.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, man, it's either you make it happen for yourself or no one will. And sales taught me that. Car business taught me that. And I've done sales in different aspects. But like, dude, I love where I am today. I love everything I've been through. I love my job. I love the hours I put in. I love the struggles I go through. I love the stress I go through. I love the stories I hear in my office.
That makes who you are.
Bro.
It makes you stronger every day.
Crazy.
You know, that's where I kind of changed my mindset on. You know what I mean? Sometimes be like, yo, why am I so stressed? Why am I going through so much work? You know, why am I hitting the gym every day? It's because, dude, I know that at the end of all this, it's gonna make me a better person. You know, you putting yourself on that uncomfortable state is gonna make you grow. You know, you grow where you're uncomfortable, and that's what people don't really realize. You know what I mean? They get so comfortable being, you know, in this kind of, you know, going back to the routine. You know what I mean? Like, you know, going to work, going home, I need to catch up on some sleep. Fuck sleep.
Nah, bro. Sleep is good.
Nah,
I like
fuck
sleep. That shit'll
Fuck
keep you
sleep.
going, bro.
I'll say this, guys.
Andrew Huberman, shout out.
No, sleep is good, bro. But like when you need to get shit done, fuck sleep.
Nah, I'm very proud of where we are. I'm very proud of everything we've been through. It put us together to build this vision and build what we want to do for everyone who's out there and watching us. At the end of the day, yes, we're doing this to grow more and to push ourselves to another level, but the biggest picture here is to truly just get you guys motivated to also join us. You know what I mean? Come along on this train. Choo-choo! Let's go. Train of success. Hop on and let's go, guys. Because whoever wants to truly hop on, whoever wants to truly come along with us, they're going to grow. And I'm not saying from us. From all the people we're going to bring here, from us as well, of course, but we have so much to learn too.
Oh, yeah.
I have so many things I got to perfect in my life. I have so many things, little like habits that I have that I got to take them out of my life. I'm a broken person.
Oh,
I'm a broken person, and I'm here to perfect myself every day with each one of you and with everyone we bring in, and to share that experience with everyone.
Yeah,
who's
bro.
out there.
We are all broken people, but we're over here looking for the pieces so we can complete the puzzle.
Let's get to that giveaway.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that giveaway.
Let's go. I think that was a good note to end on.
That was.
All right, let's do this giveaway.
We have $100 going out, and we also have a spray tan coming from Stay Golden by XD. Let's see it. Thais, you got everything ready for us?
Just remember, guys, for you to win this, you have to have followed everything that we put on our post, and you have to be live right now.
You got to be live right now in the chat.
So if you know anybody that did sign up, guy, or that like tagged you or whatever it is, they want to be part of it, hit them up real quick. Tell them to join the live real quick, even if it's just for the giveaway. That's fine, yo. You're still showing love. Just give them a quick shout out so they can have a chance to win.
Let's do it. The experience with our first person that got the giveaway, they loved it. They were so happy, and it was awesome to have them come in. And we're gonna post that video too later on of having them come in and get that and getting that gift. And it was awesome, man. Just to be able to share something with someone else, be able to gift them $100 and just see that.
Who doesn't like free money, bro?
Bro, free money.
Yeah. Free money.
Thais, we got the
spray tan. It's gonna be dope.
Is it ready?
Y'all gonna be looking like a sizzling bacon.
All right. So first, guys, we have. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back to the post here. I want to first of all thank everybody who participated and mention this out right now.
Yo, fucking people went hard on that post.
Dude, first giveaway we had 33 people enter. Now for this one, we had 133 people comment.
Whoa.
Thank you for everyone who went on. Thank you for everyone who posted multiple times, posted all your friends. It helps us get out there to other people and to reach other people. And I want to make something very clear. When we're asking you to share, when we're asking you to comment, when we're asking you to subscribe, we're not asking you to give us clout and to make us more famous and to bring more people so we're cool.
Tell them, Richie.
We're asking you to do this so we can reach out to more people. If you have the desire in your heart to help other people grow and to get good messages and positive vibes and great content to other people around you, share. Not for us, but for those people, because I want to bring a lot of people here. We want to bring a lot of people here that's going to truly change people's lives.
Yes,
so
sir.
Let's go to that giveaway. Let's do the first spin. So let's see. Let's see if they're following.
Is it separate? Like the 100 with the spray tan? Or is it all in one?
All in one. The person who wins the
shit.
$100 and the tan. Thais, do the first spin.
I hope I win.
Let's see. Let's make sure that they're live, guys. Stay on right now. Let's make sure you're live.
And it's rolling.
Oh.
Ooh. Da-na-na-na.
Ooh. Who do we have?
I knew she was gonna win, bro. I knew she was gonna win.
Who do we have?
That's mad funny. Yo,
Emily
today she literally tagged like 75 people.
No, not today. Yesterday, the day before. Dude, she tagged her whole fan base, bro. All her friends. All her followers. She tagged, you know what? She deserved that prize. Honestly.
Emily P. And she's on right. She goes, I'm excited. Look at that.
Yeah.
Emily.
Yo, shout out to you, dog. You've been showing us love since day one too. So
Yeah.
we appreciate that. We notice you. We notice.
Yeah, thank you so much, Emily. Honestly, she's such a good friend as well. Her vibe. She commented 97 times. Holy
That's
fuck.
So out of
dedication
the
right there.
133
That
comments,
is
97
crazy.
were
If
hers.
she didn't win, that would have been tight.
You know what she has now? She has $100 and she about to
And a
look
free
like
spray tan.
some nice
Steak
grilled
cold.
bacon. Yeah.
Aye, guys, we got one more winner here for the giveaway. Hit me up to schedule. Jenny just said hit her up to schedule.
Yeah.
Emily, just send her a text. And guys, for everybody again who wants to hit up Jenny, 15% off.
Remember to give us a shout out.
Yeah, give us a shout out. Yep, Stay Hip 15. That's the code if you want to reach out to her. I even got 25% off going out for every student too. And once again, guys, I'm just sorry. I'm sorry I got here late. My team as well. I'm sorry, guys. I got
No
here
excuses.
late.
Dude, that's okay. Yeah, shit.
You know,
that's why we're a team, right? We pick up where others drop off.
Hell
For
yeah,
a
bro.
fact. No, I appreciate everyone who's watching. I appreciate everyone who's here with us since day one. I mean, I want to go over just some numbers here with everybody. We're talking about 368 followers on Instagram. Thank you so much, honestly.
Subscribers on YouTube.
Subscribers on YouTube. We're talking about
Just
right
today,
now.
bro, because in the morning I was looking at we were at 202, and then it might be even about higher now. But before we started, it went to 208. So just 6 subs.
Yeah, we're at 208, 6 subs just today. And guys,
That means so much,
Every
guys.
effort counts. Again, if we're gonna reach out more people, we need you guys to share. You need you guys to repost. We're going to be bringing awesome content. We have extra videos going to be dropping too. So every Friday, we're going to be recording some awesome videos.
Yo, and guys, just to run it back real quick, like I said in the beginning, we're going to have an event tomorrow at Silk where we got invited by 808 Brazil Music.
Yes.
The event itself starts at 9 p.m. So that's tomorrow at 9 p.m. at Silk Lounge. That is in Framingham. It's right off of Route 9. Just search it up. You guys see, I don't know the exact location, but we'll post more about it to talk about it. But we're gonna be hosting that event tomorrow, and it's gonna, guys, because we're gonna be big. Like I said, we're not trying to do just like super serious things and business. Obviously, that's a very big point of ours.
We love to party.
Yeah, we want to do nightlife and all these different things. And speaking of all nightlife and stuff, guys, the next episodes where it's just gonna be us three, and when we're not having a guest on, because when we do the guests, we do want to focus a lot on them. But we're gonna be talking about some very more controversial things. So a big thing that we didn't hit on today, but we're gonna talk on the next episode is the red pill talk. We're gonna talk about dating. We're gonna talk about fashion, nightlife. We're gonna talk about a lot of things that not everyone likes to bring up, but we're gonna talk to you guys about it. And so just keep in contact with us.
Brazil just commented, "Keep killing it, guys. Let's go." Appreciate y'all, fellas.
That's another one of our friends from elementary, guys. He grew up with us, guys. That's elementary. He's killing it in the game.
Thank you for watching, bro.
Playing
really
music and just doing his thing, producing, and he's dope as fuck, guys. He's another person that reached out to us off pure love, man, and has given us this opportunity to work with him.
One more thing too, on our link tree on Instagram, if you want to come on and tell us your story and share with us and just sit down and maybe shoot the shit and have a good conversation.
Doesn't have to be anything crazy, guys. Just like want to come on. Like I said, we're gonna talk about some controversial things. Just hit us up. Go on Linktree. There's a form there that says, why do you want to come on? Just simply tell us why do you want to come on and what you have to share. And let's all talk. Again, we want to bring some great people, everyday life people, and just, again, let's all have great conversations. This is what this is about. It's just being you, being real, and it's what we said. Again, it's not just the serious stuff. We want to party. We're going to be getting drunk with you guys. We're going to be having fun. We're going to be going to parties. We're going to be going to events. We have some dope content coming, guys. Me, Eric, and Richie, we had a good brainstorming session this week, and we really got to the core of it, of what we're gonna put out, and just we want to be different, guys.
What about the UFC? Or is that gonna happen?
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about that real quick.
So real quick, just to touch upon that, I had talked to Eric about this because we're super big into mixed martial arts, and especially me, I've been involved in Aikido in the mixed martial arts game since I was young. Not every Saturday, guys, but most UFC events, specifically pay-per-views, we're gonna start doing it on the Saturdays. We're gonna be hosting live on the Saturdays with you guys to join us. We're gonna be fucking around, talking shit, making bets with each other. Just literally, it's nothing like formal, guys. Hop on with us, talk to us. Let's shoot the shit. Let's talk about the fighters. Who you think is gonna win? Who you think is gonna lose? Maybe we can help each other out with some bets, and we'll all win. So it's just something that's another part of us that we're gonna be sharing with you guys.
Definitely will be more of an adult content. So again, if you have your kids around, things like that, definitely keep them away because we will be swearing. We will be talking about going deep into some things and just being ourselves. And of course, no filter. So of course, if you have your kids around, I'd definitely say keep them away because that specific day, we're gonna be definitely just letting it all out.
Yeah, and we're gonna put a flyer out with all the details. But this Saturday, Kamaru Usman against Leon Edwards. It's Oz. I forgot the name of the arena, but it's gonna be wild. It's already sold out. It was sold out in minutes, so it's gonna be a crazy ass crowd.
It's another match where it's like these guys. The last match, if you guys watched it, literally Kamaru Usman got knocked the fuck out by like there was like 30 seconds left in the match, and it was sick. So he's coming back for vengeance, man. It's gonna be a sick fight.
And guys, once again, thank you so much for the support.
Love you guys.
Love you guys so much. And honestly, without you guys, we are nothing. We're gonna keep escalating. We're gonna keep progressing. And then if you're not
boarding on that train,
if you're not boarding on the train, bait.
Get left behind.
But if you're not waking up, and if you're not going after the greatness that you have the capability to achieve, what are you doing?
Facts. One thing, Jenny just texted you guys. Don't forget, if you guys book with her during the grand opening event, it's 20% off. Actually.
Look at that. Let's
go. Guys, once again, High and Power here together to try to give you some great content.
Yeah.
Guys, boys, thank you so much. Everyone who's watching.
Sir. And just to finish it off, guys, peace, love, and power. Stay hip.
Keep your mind up. Keep your positivity up.
High and power to the top.
One thing before you put the clip, we actually have some testimonial videos that we got from people. I want to say this. This is awesome. We got some videos from certain people. Is that on that camera? What camera am I on? On that one? You're on the main one. Which one? Where am I at? That one. Great. Everyone, listen. We've been taking testimonial videos in from people. If you tell us your experience with us, tell us your experience of what has this changed for you? What have you been, what have you liked? And so far, what have you seen and what you want to see from us? We've been taking in these testimonial videos, and we've been posting one of them at the end of every episode, and we're actually going to put one today. Again, Dante, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you watching. Always
appreciate
sticking
you,
out with us. You're awesome, bro.
Yeah, we see him liking everything. We see him sharing everything.
Showing mad love.
Thank you.
Showing mad love. Thank you, Dante. I don't know you personally, but I feel like I know you virtually.
If you guys want to be a part of this family, be a part of this episode, again, just send us a quick video telling us how you feel about us and what you like about this and what you want to see.
Hey, even if you don't like some stuff, let us know too.
Let us know too. Yeah,
Yes.
I want to hear it all.
Yeah.
Bring that testimony. We'll be posting you at the end, and we'll be featuring you at the end. And every episode, we'll be putting one person at the end, just talking about what they think. Once again, thank you so much. High in Power here with you guys. Again, every Thursday, 8:30. Subscribe, like, and share. We're here to always give you the best that we can of ourselves.
Guys, liking the video is a big deal for us.
Like,
so
subscribe, hit that notification bell, because then you're gonna always be notified every content that we put out.
It really puts us in that YouTube algorithm to make us get to where we
reach out to more people.
Yeah.
And let's go, guys. High in Power on 3. 1, 2, 3.
High
Power.
power.
Let's
Stay
go.
hip.
Stay hip.
What's up, guys? My name's Dante. Been a friend of Richie's for some time. Just wanted to get on here and just kind of say, some information off of that, first episode that they released and everything. The good vibes that everybody kind of put out, it gave you that kind of feeling that, you could throw a headphone in, just kind of hang out, throw the podcast on, cruise in your car, be at the gym, or just kind of hang out and, just listen to it and get some positive feedback from everybody, especially on that financially freedom, the stress and everything of, being in early 20s, mid-20s, 30s, 40s for that matter, of figuring out life and stuff like that, and having, that positive mindset to, try things, fail, succeed, being around a good group of people, to learn experiences from them, which is huge. So I'm excited for episode 2, so that'll be great.